As you can tell by the title of this video and by looking at your screen, we're going to be playing Deus Ex, but this isn't just any Deus Ex. We're going to be playing GMDX version 10, or Give Me Deus Ex is the full title. And this is mostly just a quality of life improvement mod. Shout out to everyone who worked on this mod, either the original developers up to version 9, or the community patch version 10. The team who worked on that and continued to work on the project. Everyone did really good work. I'm a big fan of this mod. And if you want to play Deus Ex, or if you haven't played it before, I definitely highly recommend. And likewise, if you've played Deus Ex before, or if you haven't, hopefully this playthrough will be a little bit more interesting with thanks to GMDX. There's a lot that they changed with this. Let's just take a quick look at the settings. HDTP built in, so they've got a nice option menu. I think this is new in V10, and I like the option a lot. I prefer the defaults where they have everything on except for the character models, but it's good to have the option to change the character models. And there's lots and lots of gameplay changes. There's a lot to talk about here, and we'll go over it as it becomes relevant in the playthrough. But big shout out to everyone who worked on this mod. And just as a side note, this whole playthrough is going to be streamed live at dlive.com/scorpion8754. So if you want to catch it live, and you can yell at me when I'm missing secrets, that'd be awesome. So we're gonna be playing on hard. I haven't played.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting, is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Desperate?
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. The world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive
Savage.
order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order. Not better than kings. Gods.
Electronic old men ruling the world. A new age.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Alright, first thing, of course, I gotta break all the boxes.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
I think the crossbow's always the
crossbow.
most useful.
Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
I think the crossbow did get a pretty big buff in GMDX. I'm not sure if that's consistent in GMDX 10. I know in GMDX 9, like if you got a headshot with the crossbow, that was an instant takedown, which is much more useful than what it was previously. Because in the vanilla game, they would just run around with like chickens with their head cut off and nothing would happen. Well, they would go down in one hit, but it takes fucking forever. So it's kind of a pain in the ass.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight.
Fuck.
A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Iron cock.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to... Your hands dirty? Remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
I think it's one improvement in GMDX is that you have to change the settings. So I don't have to actually manually holster my weapon to pick something up. That's pretty nice. Compared to the vanilla game where you'd actually have to, press the holster button or whatever before you can actually pick up a box or something to scale, which is pretty minor annoyance. You don't really think about it when you're actually playing, but it's a little quality of life that goes a long way, I think. Okay. Yeah, the sneaking through this courtyard, I think, is a little complicated. It's not too hard, but I don't know. I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm gonna go around through the back. I usually find that that's usually the most. I don't know. It's just the simplest approach for this objective. Alright, this guy's an easy takedown for sure. Boom. Right. Stay out of the way so nobody freaks out. I'm definitely not gonna do a non-lethal run, by the way. I don't know. Some people like to do that. I think that's cool, but I don't know. It's just too much. I feel like the non-lethal weapons are just so much less viable. It's just way more fun to go full lethal. In that's how I feel about it in most stealth games. I know it might be an unpopular opinion, but that's just how I roll. Oh shit.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. If that's how you judge a man, by performance, then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
Soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric.
Kind of expected after their little dialogue sequence that they would move apart. Another easy takedown here. Those guys are still just hanging out. I usually, for my first weapon, it's usually either crossbow or sniper rifle. I guess the GEP gun can be kind of useful if you are going for the front, because you can take out the turret that way, the little drone, but takes up a lot of inventory space, so I usually stay away from the explosives through most playthroughs, just because they take up a lot of space. I say most playthroughs, I've only played the game a couple times, but I'm usually more conservative with my inventory space. Some 10mm anti-personnel. Okay, my pistol's down. I think there's a weapon mod. It's bunker, so it's definitely worth going in there. I think there might also be a patrol around the bunker. I can't really remember. Guess we'll see. Oh shit, that guy almost saw me. Oh shit, oh shit! Whew. He didn't have a chance to shoot a gunshot off and alert everyone. So that's good.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Flare. I don't really fuck with no flares. Okay. So you can use a multi-tool here, but why would you use a multi-tool when you don't have to? You can just get on this forklift and go across. Easy peasy. I don't even know what killed this guy. I guess the terrorists. Ooh, couple of weapon mods in here. So we got a laser. Oops, I did not mean to throw my prod. What is my inventory button? Okay, there we go. We got a laser and a mag size increase. Well, obviously I'm gonna put them on the pistol. Eliminates accuracy. I think the laser in vanilla Deus Ex was way overpowered. It pretty much completely eliminated the need to put skills into anything. But I think GMDX nerfs it pretty heavily. At least they do in V10. That was one of the things I liked about New Vision, is they changed how the laser sight worked a lot. Oh yeah, there's the patrol right there. They changed how the laser sight worked in New Vision, but with GMDX 9 it was still the vanilla functionality, which still felt a lot more powerful. I don't know, the plane is bad. Let's see. Yeah, so it drastically looks like it drastically increases the accuracy, but doesn't make it like pinpoint like it is in vanilla. Which still seems pretty powerful, but not ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure it's a pretty rare mod too, so you're not gonna get like 10 of these, but
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
yeah, usually, since I mostly use the pistol, like one headshot to kill. So if it's pinpoint accurate like all the time, that just feels ridiculously overpowered. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with the prod too much. I'm just gonna kill him with the crowbar. Damn it. That's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna come over here. Been funny to throw him off the building now. Alright, easy. Alright, this is probably trickiest part here. All these gas mines. I think there might be one door that's not mined. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Is that an explosive box? Gotta be wary of those mines. Just in case there might be more.
Find the shipment? Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why aren't we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Yeah, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
I'd watch what I say about Jojo. He's got a temper.
He's a punk and he's gonna get us all killed.
The NSF is strong because it represents everyone's interests.
Yeah.
So if you're paying attention at this point, you might be kind of... Oops. Oopsie. Where did that set us back? I should have autosaved. Oh my fucking god.
Guess y'all were right.
So this guy mentions that he's from Alabama. Kind of seems kind of strange why a terrorist would be from Alabama, so you can tell it's domestic terrorism, which is not really what you expect when you're dealing with terrorists who are attacking the Statue of Liberty.
But back in Alabama, We wouldn't let a man plan a military op.
Got a temper. The NSF is strong because it represents everyone's interests.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we gotta blow these fuckers up from a safe distance this time. How am I gonna do this? Maybe if I go around, I can see that box, not fucking kill myself. I can probably just sneak around and don't blow up the box. Let's see if I can sneak. It. Otherwise, if I do alert them, it's no big deal. I can take them out pretty easy. Oh shit. Alright, give him the good old 1-2. Alright. Okay, someone heard me.
30 credits.
They're coming from downstairs. Sounds like there's one more. Okay, here's the stairs. Pretty sure the guys upstairs are already alerted to my presence.
You're nearing the command center. Agent Herman remains in captivity on the ground floor, but we can... Some news, JC. Did a shipment of the plague vaccine
Flares. Ooh, pretty cool weapon mod. Very nice. Definitely take that. Candy bar. Candy bar is always useful.
Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Okay, interrogation.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Except send you back into the people in a body bag.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Both the responses were pretty savage.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
You have a single fact to back that up.
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
Ain't that the truth?
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government. You can't fight ideas with bullets. Did you ever ask what it's for? The surveillance, the police, the shoot-on-sight laws. Is that freedom? Your NAT code teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like a game. And look at you. You're a killing machine. Who's the scary one, huh? Me or you? The more of us you kill, the more that secessionism lives in the hearts of the people. Ever wonder why big car companies pay 2% tax while the guys on the assembly line pay 40%? Corporations are so big you don't even know who you're working for. That's terror. Terror built into the system. Your NAT code teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like...
And dropping the statistics and all that, but we're not too interested in that. We're just gonna do our job. I've just realized as I was talking to that guy that I forgot to save Gunther, but it's not a big deal. I don't really think you get anything out of saving Gunther besides just a different dialogue option. He's a little bit nicer to you, but you know, the outcome's always the same. And then, yeah, it doesn't. I just kind of want to get off Liberty Island here. I didn't want to linger too long, because anyone who's played Deus Ex has played Liberty Island 100 times. Yeah, it's not too interesting at this point. So yeah, I just want to move on, get to New York. Just gonna hack this ATM a little bit, because I'm a good guy, and like any good guy, I hack ATMs. No big deal. Stole someone's money. So what?
Gunther slipped out on his own. Report back to base.
So we got 2 credit chips, and 30 got 6 ammo. I think this is worth blowing up. Gotta autosave first. I'll blow my fucking self up. Oh no! Oh, it's 1 credit chips. 1, 6, nice. Play everything. Alright, so we got the reports. Is that quick you? Alright, take 1 second here.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Alright. This is the first time we really get to see some of the redesigns they did with GMDX. Yeah, this is a completely new area. I guess they didn't really add any items here, which seems balanced, but it's a interesting little kind of freight area. James, I don't know what I'm at. You look like what's in the games there. Sorry, guys. So take these things. Can you That's true. Anything? Is that coming? Goes to 1 and cameras. I see. I think there's a cameras. There might be something, you know. I guess well, I keep my drone here. So around before Here we go. Nano key. Compound hatch. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I guess the key doesn't automatically pull itself out. I get that. So, +1 for New Vision, because that was probably my favorite little quality of life they added. Oh man, that theme song.
on in. The retinal scanner can read blood.
Vision is augmented.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Hell yeah, man.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
To the east. Is there a compass? Oh yeah, there it is. East.
You found your off? Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD password Bionic Man.
Yeah, I think what really made a lot of people mad about New Vision is how much liberty they took with the UNATCO HQ.
For the briefing, you've got to go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
Because this is probably the most nostalgic part of the game for just about anyone, so...
How unprofessional.
It's probably the most nostalgic part of the game for just about anyone, so... having it drastically changed is a little bit, I don't know, insulting, I guess. And then they didn't really do the best of jobs when it came to redesigning. I mean, let's see, so we got combat strength and microfibril muscle. So muscle strength is amplified with ionic polymeric gel myofibrils that allow the agent to push, lift, and throw extraordinary heavy objects. And what's this one? Sorting rotors accelerate actin and myosin concentration in the sarcoplasmic reticuli, increasing the agent's muscle strength and thereby multiplying damage they inflict with melee combat. I guess I gotta pick my microfibril muscle. I don't really use melee weapons until you get the sword, typically.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access...
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters, that you need a medbot for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Have you met your partner yet, Anna Navarra? I think she and Gunther are upstairs in the break room.
Haven't run into her.
A real piece of work. Maybe you should compare notes before the operation. You never know. She might go easier on you.
You're getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
You feel dizzy?
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
I think I'll take a pistol. Lockpicker, multi-tool, or ammo. Tough choice. I feel like multi-tool.
Can you spare a nanotech tool?
Useful.
A man who uses his head. I like that. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Gunther should have followed orders.
That's right. Closet key? What's this? I guess so. Nice. Okay. Rate of fire. And what's this? Max size. I think I'll just put them both on the pistol. Just deck out this pistol. The fuck? Yeah.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in J...
Alex already told me.
Alright, so I spot another NO key here. Closet, another, same one. Fucking plant.
Are you
You will be working with Ana Navarra.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
That's
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. And also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to wipe out the enemy and then leave agents still captured in a locked cell.
No problem.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have got locked up in the first place, dude. Why didn't you consider that? I'd like to put another skill point in hacking. Oh yeah, I can. Alright. There we go. $300. $300 ain't shit.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
The mayor and his 3 daughters.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Ana Navarra, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue. 1,000 credits. We take care of our people around here. The bonus for rescuing Agent Herman goes to one of the troopers, though. I'm sure you understand.
God damn it. That's bullshit.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
Not happening. I'm just gonna hack your computer right in front of you, dude. Let's see, J. Manderley. Night Killer? Damn it.
You'll come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
She's a bitch.
Move it.
Okay. No big deal, something. Sorry if you played the times again. Could we just see me just have to
I use necessary force. Necessary force when she's sick. Mental health hardware. So mental health and for credits. She can just report. You care. Necessary force war. Where's the lies out here?
Let's see. Tell me now. Okay, that's the shit. That's the shit. Something now. Let's see how much. 2,000 credits. Try that. That's. Save it. Try this thing. Let's on. Alright, here we go. You will see. Ew. Ew.
Let's head out.
Yeah, there was quite a few things I know that I passed up on that section, but like I said, everyone's played the Liberty Island section of Deus Ex. Everyone who knows what Deus Ex has played it 100 times, and I don't know. I feel like it's kind of over. Oh, did I leave a box there? How the fuck did that happen?
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Alright. I guess we're not in New York City quite yet. Kind of forgot about this section, but that's okay. This one's pretty short, I think.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
How about some soy food? Soy boy?
How about some soy food?
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
How about dirt?
There you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I could do.
Hell yeah. 9183. Cool. I think that'll get me in combat, so I don't want to go through there quite yet. Castle Clinton should be more like Castle Trump, am I right? I grab some of this crack here.
They've moved into the shanty town.
Some terrorists in the shanty town. Let's exterminate these NSF terrorist pieces of shit real quick here. This cops over there should have taken care of that guy. Oh shit! I think that's all of them. Damn, this guy get fucking bopped? How'd that even happen? It's only one guy. Oh shit, there's more. What's he shooting at over here? What's going on?
Pretty tough.
Guess so. That one guy wiped out all your forces. Anyways, my job here is to clean up these streets.
Somebody kill me.
I mean, he asked for it. Okay, so next combat section. It's gotta clean all the bums off the street firstly. So I'm gonna go back and go through that vending machine and clear out that area, and then I'll go through the subway. I think that's the chronology of how you're supposed to do things. I always do it backwards. Always go through the subway first. I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's go into that combat section and mop up. I should probably autosave so I don't have to redo everything, because that
Looks
fucking
like these
sucks.
tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map though.
Oh shit, camera. Alright. Let's see, so it sounds like there's somebody right through here too. Just gonna... Kinda wish I had the... I think I'm just gonna... Can I...
I know I heard it.
Oh shit, oh shit. I don't know how that guy didn't see me. I want to neutralize the guy with the flamethrower, because that guy always fucks me up. Kinda wish I had the trank rifle right now, but I think as long as I can just kill him really quick. Oh shit, he fucking saw me. Well. I don't know, I don't think I killed him. Don't know what happened to him. I guess I did kill him. Oh shit, another guy here. Is there a camera? Oh, yep, there's indeed a camera in here. Well, while it's looking that way, I'm just gonna skedaddle over here. And if my memory serves me correctly, there is an augmentation canister somewhere in this building. So before... I still have yet to find the Brosia shipment, which is the main objective. So I want to do that before I move on. And I need to find that canister too, which I think is more towards where I started, over by the vending machine. That's okay. And normally that's not a big deal since I pretty much killed everyone, but there is a turret here. I guess they just stopped caring pretty much instantly, so that's cool. Where is that ambrosia? Oh, it must be through here. How the fuck do I get over there? Box I can get on, maybe? There we go.
Objective complete. We'll describe your next... Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
Alright. It's primary objective. Just gotta grab that. And I fucking know there is a... Oh, here we go. Let's see, I think I'll use my first lockpick here. Shit, I did not mean to do that. Fuck. I do have the baton. I usually stick with the crowbar just for style points. I think it's a little more powerful, and it takes a little more inventory space, but it's like Half-Life, so that's cool. Keys to the door, some kiosk. Let's at least this way. This way. Why the fuck can't I open my inventory? There we go. I thought I had an explosive. Do I not have an explosive? It doesn't look like it. Well, I guess I'll have to use another lockpick. I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I gotta get that. Okay, so now that's all done, we just need to go back to where Anna Navarre is. Just mop up the
You're inside
scum.
the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the
the key.
NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Someone's probably gonna open the door now. I guess we'll see. Yep. I've got nerves of steel.
Stay cool. Still around.
Where's he at?
Guy vanished. Take him.
You a cop?
UNATCO agent. How does a little boy get mixed up with the NSF?
I just wanted to find some food, but they didn't have any. And then they started shooting at the police. Got some?
Want this candy bar?
You're cool.
Hell yeah.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I bet I can help you.
Yeah?
The soldiers have secret tunnels. They take boxes into the tunnel under the fort, but they never bring them back out.
What kind of boxes?
Steel. Big ones.
Thanks. Maybe I'll check that out.
Well, dumbass kid didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. Let's see, so I think these guys have assault rifles. Might as well take one, I guess.
You are not afraid to kill. I am pleased. The last thing I would expect from the brother of Paul.
You mechs have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain, but I've got nerves of steel.
You mechs might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain, but I've got nerves of steel.
You are not a mech. You do not know what it is like.
What's it like to stand around revving your actuators while the more advanced units complete the mission? No thanks.
It was my error to believe that UNATCO's superweapon would appreciate the chance to prove himself.
Just give me the next objective.
How dare I delay your search for glory? The NSF in the subway station have taken hostages. Free them, but you know our standing orders. We do not make deals. Use this EMP grenade to disable the electronic detonators of the booby traps. Now we will see who is made of steel.
I can take out a booby trap. Good work.
Oh yeah. Oh god, the fuck? Alright. It's a little tricky. I think I'll take the head-on approach for this one. Fucking thing sucks. Man, I can snipe better with my pistol. Wow.
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
I'd definitely rather have that shotgun than the assault rifle, I think. Is that all of them? I made pretty quick work of that. Oh shit!
Good work. The hostages will be alright. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to
Hostage has been rescued. I wonder what'll happen if I just blow up all the fucking hostages now. I guess we'll see. It's okay because I saved the hostages from the terrorists. So it doesn't matter if I killed them myself. Oh, did that evaporate the shotgun that was on that guy? The combat knife. Oh, here we go. Sawed-off shotgun. That's what I want. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop this. I'd rather have the shotgun, I think. Because the shotgun's still viable, even if I dump all my upgrade points into the pistol. I can still use the shotgun pretty effectively and not have to put many upgrades into it. Unlike the rifle, which kind of sucks. Hey man, calm down.
This city's lit up, man. Yeah.
I'm about to be lit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna steal this, some money from this ATM. Whew. $500. Let's see, what are my objectives? Let's just review that really quick. Report to Paul. Okay. Paul.
JC, we have to talk. That hostage rescue was a disaster. UNATCO policy is clear. No negotiation. You try for a rescue, and if it works, it works. I don't need you second-guessing me. Always follow policy, and you end up like Ana Navarra. Is that how you want to operate? Never mind. Right now, you've got other things to worry about. What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Ana Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
I thought for a second he was going to be pissed that all those hostages died, but no, he doesn't really care about that. He's just mad that I killed all those terrorists. So I think we'll take a little look around Hell's Kitchen here, and that'll be the end of part 1. Yeah, let's just walk around the streets a little bit. Looks pretty decrepit.
Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? I think at least still inside.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm out of ammo. Oh no! Alright, well, that's the end of part 1. Hope you enjoyed part 1 of Deus Ex GMDX B10.